Hello everybody, I'm Derek Riedel, head track and field coach here at UIW. Take flight. Yeah, my name is Derek Riedel. I'm the head track and field and cross country coach here at UIW, and this is my 20th track season. I started fall of 2005, just finished my 20th cross country season this past fall, and yeah, it's been here 20 years and looking forward to a great track season. Yeah, our men repeated as indoor conference champion. We were third year in a row, 22, 23, and 24. Much tighter race. Northwestern State and McNeese gave us a really good run at indoor conference championships, but we were able to pull it out. Women were, I believe, fifth indoor. And then outdoor, the men repeated again for the third year in a row. Another close competition between us and Northwestern. We scored a program record 167 points to win the title. And then our women had a really good meet, finished fourth. We did that with only 17 women that scored at the conference meet. So those 17 women really did a great job of putting together a good competition, scored a lot of points, actually more points than we've scored when we finished second or third before. So there were just some really good women's teams last year. It's just bringing in the right type of people. You know, I believe in our coaching staff. I believe in my assistant coaches. They're teachers at heart. They do a great job of developing talent. But I think we've done a great job of just bringing in hungry people that have a lot of talent. I feel like we've done a good job turning over some rocks and saying, hey, this person, you know, might have some warts that turn other people away, but we think in our environment, in our program, and in our culture, they're going to be really good and they're going to grow at the right rate. And, you know, I think another thing that's helped us a lot is bringing in some really good depth. We try to have heavy hitters in all the event groups, you know, really have 5 event groups. We have 21 events outdoor, 17 indoor. But, you know, so we try to have a heavy hitter in each of those events. But equally important for us is having depth in each of those events. And we always talk about we want to score 3 deep in everything. You know, sprinting events 3 deep, hurdles 3 deep, pole vault, multis, distance 3 deep. So I think that's helped us, but ultimately our claim to success over the last 3 to 4 years has been developing athletes. You know, the Kyle Sirakis, who walked on as a 14.6 vaulter, had broke his elbow twice in high school, was not recruited. We brought him in, said, hey, you're 6'6", 225 pounds. You want to be a decathlete? Yes, I want to be a decathlete. Now he was an Olympic trials qualifier in 2024. Isaiah Hudgens walked on as a hurdler pole vaulter and left as one of the best decats in conference history. Griffin Neal, you know, came in as a 9:55 2-miler, very lightly recruited, if recruited at all, but we showed a lot of interest in him, and now he's one of the best distance runners that the conference has seen. And I'm leaving out some other guys and women equally as well, but you know that's been some of our success, has been bringing in those people that are hungry and that they want to get better, and then they stay here when they do get better. Yeah, indoor season it flies by quick. I mean, it's a 6-week season. We typically go to 4 meets and then we go to conference. We have 3 major meets on our schedule. We opened up with Tech 2 weeks ago. It wasn't one of our better openers, to be completely honest and upfront, but we did some good things. And we talked after the competition that, hey, we have to accelerate getting ready for conference this year. You know, we can't act like we're just going to win conference and just roll in and everybody's going to give us the trophy. They're coming after us. They want that trophy. They want the accolades that we've had the last few years. So all of our team's humble. It's not a humility issue. It's more of let's bring up the intensity a little faster, and then let's go into this University of Houston meet, the January 31st, February 1st. Let's go into that meet with a conference mentality. Yeah, we need to be prepared to compete like we're going to compete at conference. So we talked to the men and the women about that, because we feel like we've got a very good women's team. We're very young. You know, our big scorers are going to be freshmen and sophomores this year with a couple of juniors sprinkled in there. But we feel like they have a great shot to do something special this year. But it was a good opener, not where we wanted it to be, but we feel like we've adjusted well and we've had some good practices up to this point to get us ready for the next meet. Indoor championship March 2nd and 3rd in Birmingham, Alabama. So we have 3 regular season meets. We have a 4th one that we use for some of the field eventers. But we'll go back to Texas Tech in mid-February. I'm taking Griffin to Boston in mid-February. He'll actually run on February 14th at the Valentine Invitational there at BU, Boston University. And then 2 weeks after that, we go to the conference championship March 2nd and 3rd. And then outdoor will start in late March. We go to UTSA March 21st and 22nd. And then our conference meet is May 15th through the 17th at Rice University. Yeah, I think you'll see some really good improvement from Isa Gonzalez. She's a sophomore. She was here last year, but she's from El Salvador. She had a great summer of training, really good fall semester. I think you'll see a lot of great improvement from her, and she can be a really big heavy hitter for our women's team. We brought Vera Massaje from Nigeria. I think she's going to be a great addition to the distance squad for the women. And then we've got some really good sprinters. We have Emma Williams, Victoria from San Antonio. We've got Torrin Taylor. We've got Jada Lynn from the Dallas area. So we brought in 4 women sprinters that we feel very strongly about their abilities to be good. And then we brought some female throwers in as well. And then on the men's side, we've got some good distance runners. You've already seen them during the cross country season. Anthony Zapata is going to be really special. He's a local kid. He's only been running for 3 years now, but he was first team all conference in cross country. And then we have James Butler. He was a 9:05 3K steepler in high school and ran at the U20 National Championships in Eugene, Oregon. Then we have Mika Funk. He's a freshman decathlete from Germany. So we're really excited about him. He's a great javelin thrower. And then, a couple of sophomores that are really having a great start to the indoor season are Leo Chauchard. He's a French decathlete. Struggled a little bit with the transition last year, coming from France, transitioning to our level of training. But he's made some major improvements this year, and I think he's going to be a big hitter for us. And then Elias Phillips is a sophomore hurdler. He's from the Fort Worth, Dallas area, and he's already dropped 0.3 of a second from his 60 hurdle PR from last year. First meet of the season, huge PR. So I think he's going to show a lot of improvement for the men as well. Just our fans hopefully can come out and watch us. We're not hosting a home meet, but make sure the indoor conference meet's going to be on ESPN Plus. So definitely would encourage them to watch, support us any way they can. Be at UTSA March 21st and 22nd, and then we go to Texas State outdoor the following weekend. The 27th through the 29th. So I would encourage them. We see those as kind of our home meets. They're local, they're close. We compete really well there. So hopefully we can see some friends and family and fans there at those meets as well. But hopefully we can win another men's title, indoor and outdoor. And the women are continuing the ascension to, up the rankings for the women for the conference. And hopefully they can make another stride in the right direction at the conference meet.